Martin, welcome to the new WeaselWood project. In today's episode we're going to build a dispenser shelf for my sandpaper. I already have a rough idea of this thing in mind that I want to build. It always reminds me on Al Bundy's quad toilet paper holder, but that's another story. So let's get started. For this project I don't need that much of material. Mostly some excess material or scrap wood from previous projects. Either way, after it's cut you can't see a difference and the stored chunk decreases. So, all the necessary parts are cut now. Let's start with the assembly. I make some markings on the main panel where the partition should be. Then I prepare the two main panels with some masking tape to glue them at the bevel together. I flip it over and make the markings for the partitions on the inside. Then we can put some glue on the bevels and on the partitions. I put the thing together and give it some nails for the stability. For the inner partitions I use my square to ensure a nice rectangular fit. Now our main body with the 5 compartments is finished and we can start to make the wheel holders. For them we have to drill a 75mm hole into a 8mm MDF plate and use the jigsaw to cut them to a pocket. We have to make 10 exact same pieces, so I set up my router table with a ball bearing guided edge trimming cutter and used the one piece I made as a template for the other 9 pieces. And yes, I know, my improvised clamping jig is not the best. Don't try this at home, kids. But it works, so nah. Every compartment become 2 wheel holder plates, so I glue them in and give them some nails. I should have done this before I put it together, but it would be way too easy if I would plan that far ahead. Now on to the crossbeam. I want to have a nice semi-sharp edge to tear the sandpaper off, so I mount a piece of punch tape on the front edge of the beam. On this position it's extremely necessary to pre-drill, otherwise you split the wood. For the next step I mark the positions of the compartments on the top of the beam, and now my favorite part: divert something from its intended use. Our winner today? An old tape measure. I cut it to the same length as the beam and screw it on the top of the beam on the positions where the partitions are. This aluminium tube is the reason why I started this project. I had this laying around since a while and now I have a use for it. I cut off 5 pieces of the tube and deburred them with a piece of sandpaper. Now on to the home straight. I drilled the mounting holes for the crossbeam, first through the beam itself, then I marked the holes on the main body and pre-drilled them. And it's just a question of a few screws and the thing is finished. Finally a nice cleanup and this project is done. Well guys, as promised, that was a quick and easy one. The sandpaper dispenser shelf turned out pretty well in my opinion. We have the nice sharp sheet metal edge here on the front to tear it nice and easy and straight off, and the tape measure to prevent the sandpaper from flipping back. We have our 5 different grainings that we can use. It's also quick and easy to change. Just put the new wheel on, put it back in, and voila, that's it. It hasn't cost me anything but a few hours of time. The material I used has been scrap material or things that's been laying around for a while here, so no problem at all, and I like it as it turned out here in the end. So leave me some comments. How do you like it? Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and have a nice day.